Hello and welcome to City Life. I'm Beverly Thompson, your host. As the old saying goes, spring has sprung here in Durham. And with spring comes a ton of fun and exciting things that should definitely be on your to-do list. Joining me to talk about what's coming up and why you don't want to miss any of it are Annette Smith and Rukea Womack with Durham Parks and Recreation. Welcome, Annette and Rukea. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Rukea, let's get started with you. Spring and summer promises to be a really good time for people who enjoy festivals in Durham. One festival that's coming up is the Bembe Cultural Arts Festival. Tell our viewers a little bit about this very popular festival in Durham.
Well, the Bembe Festival started 43 years ago here in Durham, and it is a result out of an age-old tradition of the West African culture where they would get together and celebrate the harvest. So they would get together after the harvest and bring in everyone and have a lot of dancing and music and just celebrate the harvest for the year. So that tradition is a result of the Bembe Festival.
Can you tell us who some of the headliners are?
Yes, well, we're really excited about our headliner, Dougie Fresh, who is a hip-hop legend from the 80s, who inspired the new dance, the Dougie, that a lot of young kids do today. Brought to you by Cricket, our presenting sponsor.
So tell me more about it. I mean, why is it so popular?
Well, it's been around a long time. Most of the people who have lived in Durham, grown up in Durham, have come to Bembe since they were little kids. So it's a really family-friendly atmosphere that people have gotten used to, and they meet people. It's like a family reunion where they get together with old friends and family and just have a good time.
Okay, and when is it?
It's May 19th from 12 to 8, and it'll be downtown at the TCB Plaza. We'll have a lot of the streets closed off for various activities. We have a kids zone where there'll be a game truck where kids can play video games. There'll be Home Depot will be there doing different things. There'll be bounce houses and just tons of activities, as well as music, vendors, all that good stuff. So we have tons of things going on.
Okay, that sounds good. And I do know that you have another series too, and it's new. Very new, called Rock the Park.
Yes.
Tell us about that. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, Rock the Park is new, but it comes from something old that we used to do, which is the Summer Music Festival series that we used to host every summer in the various parks. We would have concerts, and due to budget that was cut, and we had a lot of response of people who really wanted to come back, and we were able to figure it out and make a piece of it come back this year with a little twist. So Rock the Park is going to be a series of 6 different events. There'll be 3 concerts and 3 movies in the park. There'll be a family night movie, a kid-friendly movie, and a date night movie.
Okay.
So something for everybody, and the details of which movies will be shown will be on our website, as well as the music. We'll have jazz, reggae, old school, so it'll be a lot of fun to bring the kids and the whole family to participate.
Sounds like a lot of fun. I know the other big event that you all have that's really popular and award-winning is the Warehouse Blues concert. Talk a little bit about that.
Yes, Warehouse Blues did win an award, as well as the Bembe. We've won quite a few awards for some of our festivals, which we're very proud of, but Warehouse in particular, this one has been going on for several years, and it's strictly for the blues lovers. We only have blues music, and it'll be each Friday in Durham Central Park in the evenings, and that's sponsored by Capital Broadcasting and Durham Central Park to help put that on, because that as well was being faced with budget cuts. But thank you to those organizations who have stepped up and really made us be able to continue the series, and we're really excited about it because we have Bobby Hinton, who is a local person from Durham who lives here, who will be performing, as well as national artists such as Cool John Ferguson. So we're really excited about it.
That sounds great. One more thing, and I know I personally always look forward to this, and that's 4th of July.
Yes.
Are we doing it again this year?
Absolutely. We couldn't have a city without 4th of July and doing something to celebrate that, because it's so important to the city and to the country. But yes, July 4th will be on July 4th again.
Okay.
And because some people celebrate it on the actual holiday that you have off, but we actually celebrate on July 4th. And it will be at the Durham Bull Stadium as it has been in the past, and details will be coming about that soon.
Okay, now Annette, let's turn to you now. We can't forget everything that actually goes on at our lakes and our parks every year. Give us a preview of what's coming up there.
Well, our spray grounds will be opening in May, and those are located at East End, Forest Hills, and Hillside Parks, as well as at Edison Johnson Recreation Center. I also encourage folks to go and join in the fun at our two newest playgrounds. We have a new playground at Welltown Park and a new playground at Old Chapel Hill Park that we've constructed in the last few months.
Okay.
And finally, our lakes, Lake Mickey and Little River Lake, have both been open for recreational boating and fishing. And those hours are 6 to 6, Thursday through Sunday.
Okay. I mean, what would we do without our lakes and parks? I mean, it's something we can always count on every summer to provide great activities for us. And Annette, we can't forget about the adventure programs, especially now that the weather's warmed up. I know that there's some great things to do out at our parks.
Absolutely. DPR's Adventure Programs Unit is 6 years old this year.
Oh.
This unit offers really unique programming in outdoor and environmental education, things like canoe and kayaking lessons, as well as they offer programs for groups at our high ropes course and at our low ropes course. A very popular program in the community right now are our Discovery Days, which happen on average about every other month at the high ropes course at Bethesda Park. They will be happening in the next few months on Saturday, May 12th and Saturday, July 21st.
Okay.
This is a program that requires pre-registration, and it does fill up very quickly, but it gives anyone in the community who wants to the opportunity to try that great course out at Bethesda Park.
All right. Sounds like fun.
One other great program that I wanted to tell folks about was we have a new children's program called Kids on the Water. This is offering youth ages 9 to 13 the opportunity to try out a whole variety of different types of boating activities: canoes, kayaks, paddle boards, even sailboats on Lake Mickey. And that's going to be coming up in July, and it will require pre-registration as well.
Okay, all right. Sounds like we have a lot of cool things to do this summer, huh? I definitely have to get my to-do list out and start working on it. We're going to take a quick break right now, but coming up in the next segment, we're going to talk about how you can help Durham Parks and Recreation win big bucks to renovate Elmira Park. It's easier and tastier than you might think. We'll be right back.
Packers, Viking, Packers, Viking, Packers, Viking.
Red state, blue state, vegan,
Carnivore.
We come from different places.
Uptown.
downtown,
Optimist.
We come to different conclusions.
Half empty.
half full.
But when we live united, we create real, lasting change in the building blocks of life. The education, income, and health of our communities,
Live
our families,
united.
even the person next to us.
Live united.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
Welcome back to City Life. I'm Beverly Thompson, your host. Now that we've gotten all the details on some fun activities that you can do this summer, here's an opportunity for you to help renovate one of Durham City Parks with just a click of the mouse. Joining me again to give us details on how we can sip our way to a better park are Annette Smith and Rukea Womack. All right, so let's talk about this fun project, it sounds like. Annette, I know that the city is competing to fix up one of its parks. Tell us about that park and why it was selected.
Okay, we are very excited about the Sprite Sparks Park Grant Program. Elmira Park, which is located at 540 Elmira Avenue, was selected. It is one out of 25 nationally selected basketball facilities for renovation. Now, all 25 parks qualify for a minimum of $5,000 that can go for renovation. However, through the public comment process or public involvement process, these parks can get up to $15,000, which in Elmira Avenue's case would provide funds for both resurfacing the court as well as new goal mechanisms.
Okay. So Annette, what can our viewers do to help Durham win the most?
Our viewers can help us by getting the most money for our Elmira Parks renovations by checking into the website on a daily basis and voting for Elmira Park. The more votes we get, the closer we get to that $15,000 grant.
Okay, all right. Well, you know something, you guys have a lot of great things going on. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about before we say goodbye?
We have beautiful parks,
Okay.
68 of them.
All right, this has been a really great show, and thanks so much for teaching us how to play more in Durham. That's what Parks and Rec is all about. Now, I got to go and buy some Sprite. I got to remember to do that,
Yes.
right?
Yes, you do.
All right, thank you both for joining me.